Hey guys, and welcome. That is a turtle, and due to popular demand by just one person, a single guy, although I failed to see how his relationship status bears any relevance to. Is that Saul Goodman? Anyway, the joke is that one person asked me to do this, and that makes it popular demand because I'm not popular at all. So one person that's not even true. No one requested this. Relasuco, my beautiful Brazilian friend, took this personality test. I am like 99.999% sure that I took it a long time ago, and I probably even recorded it. It's probably on my channel. I could have looked it up before doing this video, but I didn't feel like it. It doesn't matter. I want to do the test. He told me to take the test, and I decided I'm going to make a video out of it. And now, Rella, you can watch along as I do this test, and anyone watching, any viewers can get to know about me, I guess. Find out my personality. Ay. What a... Yeah. It's so incredible to finally be understood, said no one ever after taking this test. Take our personality test to get a freakishly accurate description of who you are. Right, because you ask me questions like, how sociable are you? And I say, I'm not very sociable. And then you're going to tell me your personality type is that you're sort of shy and not very sociable, and you like to stay alone. Oh, wow, that's really accurate. Let's get some music up in here. Relaxing. We're relaxed, you know? Where's audio? Oh, there. Perfect. Alright, let's do us a little test, shall we? Let's find out who I am. I rarely ever make it. Okay, well, complete the test, be yourself, and answer honestly to find out your personality. That's my personality right there. Your detailed results. Unlock your potential. What? Grow into the person you want to be. With your optional premium profile. Alright, that's pretty ridiculous. You regularly make new friends. No. If I meet new people online, it's not... I used to be the worst at it, and now I'm pretty good at talking to new people online. But I just keep talking to the same people. I can't make it all the way here, because I do make friends occasionally, but it's not regular. You spend a lot of your free time exploring various random topics that pique your interest. What do you mean exploring topics? You like video games? Like loot stuff online? Like YouTube videos? Like just, I don't know. We'll put it there. I'm not sure, I guess. Seeing other people cry can easily make you feel like you want to cry too. In the sense that I'm very empathetic and sympathetic. I'm kind of dead on the inside. I don't feel... No, I'm not dead, okay? But I'm just not very expressionistic. Is that a word? I don't express myself very well. And my emotions are very limited and very mild. Everything's chill and mellow with me. One of the few things I do have going for me is my empathy and sympathy. Whichever, both, I guess. I don't know what the difference is. Empathy is emotions and sympathy is symmetry. You love symmetry. I don't know. I hate when other people feel bad, like people I care about. But if they're all happy, then I'm usually pretty good too. So the problem is I don't really cry. I don't remember the last time I cried. I do actually. I can remember one time that I sort of teared up. I didn't even really cry. It's just, it seems really tough for me to do so. I don't know what to tell you. But seeing other people, that's the thing is, make you feel like you want to. Yes. Well, is it anyone or is it people I care about? Well, sure, whatever. Yeah, kind of. No, yeah, sure. You often make a backup plan for a... Also a plan C? So you have a plan, you make a backup plan, and then you even make a plan for that? No. You usually stay calm even under... That's what I just said. You can't... You can hardly be any more calm than me. At social events, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people. I mostly talk to the ones you already know. 100%. Just full on. You prefer to completely finish one project before starting another? Yes and no and yes. I prefer to not have too many projects going on. Can we chill out a little bit? I want to be able to think. What am I saying? I don't mind having multiple things going on. I just don't want to have too many things going on. So it's a slightly. You're very sentimental. In the middle, yes, a little bit more. I don't know. You like to use organizing tools, like schedules and lists. I've kinda like to, but I don't really do so. I don't have much to schedule anyway. I do nothing. I just game. Neutral. We'll put it there. I kind of would, but I don't, because I can't be bothered. But I also wouldn't mind. See, neutral. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Yeah. Yeah. Self-doubt is a thing. Somewhat. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking? Oh, hell no. No, I don't. I wish I did. You're not too interested in discussing various interpretations and analysis of creative works? Oh wait, we gotta disagree. I'll discuss, I guess. I don't mind. You're more inclined to follow your head than your heart. I think this is a concept that we as humans made up. I think what's in your heart is pretty much in your head too. Everything happens in your head. You don't think with your heart. But I understand what they mean, of course. Still, I think it's kind of something we've made up. I follow my heart and not my head. But if your head follows your heart, and your brain is in your head, and then your head is also your heart. It's just a bit of both. Usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning a... Yeah. I may even strongly agree. Because I'll have people always ask, like, hey, tomorrow, do you want to do this? Or, hey, later tonight, do you want to do this? And I'm like, well, I don't know, we'll see. If I'm there, if we're together in a call or whatever, we can see whatever we feel like. I don't really want to plan it. I don't know what I want later. Yeah. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression. Yeah, I don't worry about that, really. I mean, I try not to be a stinky, poopy butthole, you know? But I don't worry. As long as I'm just being me, I don't really care how people interpret that or what kind of impression it makes. But since I'm usually a good guy, I would assume it makes a decent impression, but I don't really care. I do rarely worry. You enjoy participating in group activities? Depends. I love hanging out with my friends online. Love hanging out with my friends in real life. Sometimes. If the group is people I know, sure. Sure. You like books and movies that make you come up with your own... I don't really like books. I don't read. It doesn't really work for me. A lot of people love it. It does good stuff for them. Let's not have any lyrics, please. I'm sorry, it's called Brazil, but we are, well, sorry, Rala. We already listened to the instrumental, it's fine. No vocals. You like books and movies that blah, 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 blah. The ending, like open ending. Do I like open endings? Yes and no. I'm neutral. I don't care. Is this ASMR? Bubble wrappings. What is ASMR doing in my... It's 420. It's 0 BPM. Right. Weird. Huh. The more you know. Your happiness comes more from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments. I love, again, empathy, sympathy. I love if I can help other people. I love if my videos make other people happy. The absolute best thing about making videos is getting comments from people that say they appreciate your video or you made their day better. I couldn't feel any happier when I do that. So sure, but I also feel happy with my own accomplishments. I'm sort of neutral. Altruistic. You're interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next. Well, no. I like games. But if we talk about video games, there are so many video games that I don't know. No, not really. You're prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse. I don't worry much. I'm always a bit anxious about everything and nothing, I guess. But it's the whole worry thing. I don't do a lot of that. I don't, because I don't like it. I chill. I just chill. And something I realized that it wasn't on purpose. I just realized that whenever people will mention something about their life or like something negative or something annoying, I always find a positive twist to it. Like, at least this and this, or well, this and this, you know. I'm kind of optimistic about things, which would then be the opposite of this, right? I think we're pretty... Should I be quicker? What are we, 33%? We're taking our time here. 10 minutes, it said. I can't do anything in 10 minutes. You avoid leadership roles. Hell yeah, I do. I don't want to be a leader. Unless maybe... No, see, I don't... No. You're definitely not an autistic type. Would anyone say they're not artistic? Don't everyone at least aspire to be somewhat artistic? I want to 100% disagree, right? Because I want to be artistic. I want to make lots of different art. But I don't. But I want to. But I don't. You'd think the world would be a better place if people rely more on rationality and less on their feelings. Well, that is a very broad question. Because you can come up with situations where rationality would be better than emotions, and you can come up with the opposite. That's really in between. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. I would prefer to do that, yeah. I don't always, but yeah. I'm all about like good moments and good times, and so if you can set yourself up, and it could be like maybe you have a bunch of chores. Well, you can set yourself up by doing the chores and getting everything ready, and now you can just sit down, everything's done, you don't have to do anything. It's just good times. I'm all about that. That's what I chase in life, is just the good moments and good times. You enjoy watching people argue? Well, it depends about what. You know, sometimes it's really annoying. Stop arguing. Shut the fuck up. And sometimes, hey, it's pretty interesting. Yeah, it's a good... Yeah, I agree. Neutral. You tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself. Yeah. But I am a YouTuber. You know what I mean? I'm doing a video right now, hoping people watch me talk about myself. But in real life, and when I'm out, the less I'm seen, the better. So because I'm a YouTuber, I can't fully agree, I think. Well, we'll go like that. Your mood can change very quickly. I think everyone's mood can change quickly. If you get bad news or something bad happens, you can, you know, you suddenly see something that makes you angry. Boom. But neutral, I guess. My mood, well, if we're being more honest, I'm trying to not take the questions too literal. You kind of get the idea of what they mean with the question, even though you can interpret that. And yeah, well, my mood's more or less always the same. It'll change up and down a little bit, but it's pretty much the same always. You lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you. No, because I'm not very efficient. Most people are probably more efficient than me. I wish I was super efficient. I might even, you know, be popular on YouTube. I might have accomplished more. I might have kept a lot of the viewers that I had over the years if I was more efficient. And yeah, you often end up doing things at the last possible moment. Well, again, in my life, there's not a lot I have to do right now. If I think back to school times where I would have homework, that obviously had a deadline. And yeah, I would always do it quite late. Oh, not always, but often. I think I've gotten better at it. We'll slightly agree. Well, how about that? Yeah. You've always been fascinated by the question of what, if anything, happens after death. No. It's just what happens before life. Nothing. Why do we exist? Why does anything exist? That's more interesting. I don't know. I try not to think about this too much. Not really a fan of it. I just live, you know. Usually prefer to be around other. You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. I used to really be a loner. I used to love having time to myself. Now it's sort of 50-50. I spend a lot of time on my own, but I spend a lot of time with people in like a Discord call, and I love that. And if I don't get to spend any time with people throughout the day, like with my friends in a call, then I would probably be a bit like, ugh, you know, like I feel like something's missing. So it's sort of like I prefer both. I prefer to have both in my day today. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. Actually, kind of. I like opinions where it's about you and what you feel like. It's not purely like we had this discussion about what's a mullet. And I was like, I would consider this and this a mullet. Steve Harrington, I don't really see that as a mullet. And then my two friends would look up, oh, this is what a mullet is. This, the hair in the back is a little bit longer, and it's so I started pointing out a bunch of people that have slightly longer hair in the back. It's like, that's a mullet. Yeah, technically, theoretically, that's a mullet. Fuck off. Kind of. Yeah, sort of. Mullet. Fucking mullets, man. Yeah. You find it easy to empathize with a person whose experiences are very different from yours. Does anyone find it easy? It can't be easy if you don't relate. But, so like, I feel like I, of all people, I'm quite good at it, sort of relating to other people, understanding what they're going through, even if I haven't gone through it. I always instinctually put myself in other people's shoes without really thinking about it too much. So, kind of. Usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. Oh. Yeah. I think I'll have to disagree. There's a lot of things. I'm so indecisive. Where sometimes I take too long, right? Trying to decide, what do I do? Should I, or just dinner? What do I do for dinner? Should I go make it? Should I just make something that I have? Should I go buy something? If I go buy something, should I go here, or here? What do I do? And then eventually, you know, time tick tock, and then it's too late, and they're closed now, and you can't go because they're closed. You dumb idiot. Yeah. You rarely second guess the choices that you made. Slightly, a little disagreeing. After a long and exhausting week, a lively social event is just what you need. No. I mean, when I had the full-time job, and even just recently I worked just for a week, every time I got home, I just wanted to sit on my own. And just, I knew people, there were some people online I could have talked to, but I was just like, I can't right now. I just need to sit on my own. No, that's not what I need at all. You enjoy going to art museums. If I'm with friends and stuff, I could enjoy it, but I'm neutral, I guess. I don't really... Yeah. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. No. Again, this is what we're talking about. I always sort of try to... Yeah, I don't know. You like to have a to-do list for each day? I like to have it, but I don't. There's not much for me to do anyway. Eat food, watch YouTube videos, and play games, and make some videos, and neutral, I guess. You rarely feel insecure. I'm very secure in my own skin, my own body. I like who I am. This is weird. No. Damn it. Yeah. You avoid making phone calls. Slightly. I'm not a big fan of it. If I can write to someone instead of having to call them, yeah. When I have to make like job phone calls and stuff, I always get a bit anxious, and I always have to like think it through. Like, here's what I have to say, this and this and this. Practice it a little bit. Ooh, like I don't know what it is, but yeah. You often spend a lot of time trying to understand views that are very different from your own. Who spends a lot of time doing that? It's such a weird question. Maybe live your life? Maybe eat food and do whatever else? Why are you spending a lot of time? It's good to have an open mind and understand other people's views. You know? Broaden your horizon, but to spend a lot of time. It's neutral, I guess. I don't know. In your social circle, you are often the one who contacts your friends and initiates activities. See, I'm really not a leader type, but most of my friends, it's like I was friends with you, and I was friends with person A and person B, and then I bring them together, and now we're all friends, you know? Like most of my friends, I think I met individually and then brought them into the group. So I kinda am the one that, but that's because it's just online on Discord. It's like, hey, come on, I'm in the call, come on, join. You know, or like, hey, let's play some games. Hey, I don't know. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. Jesus. Na na na. Alright, let's try to be quicker, eh? Your top priority is to get back on track. Yeah. No. You're still, well, slightly disagree then. You're still bothered by mistakes you made a long time ago. Yeah. I don't dwell too much on the past. But if I think about some of the things and some of the mistakes I made, it still bothers me. It annoys me. You rarely contemplate the reasons for human existence. And that's what I'm saying. That's way more interesting than death, you know? How does anything exist? How do we go from nothing to something? Why is there anything at all? It makes no sense. I don't think about that often, but neutral. Your emotions control you more than you control them. I'm not a very emotional person, so I guess I control them more. Maybe I 100% control them, that's why I don't feel much. I don't know what's going on with me. I don't really care. I'm alive. It's all good. You take great care not to make people look bad, even when it is completely... Yeah. That's the whole thing, putting myself in other people's shoes. I can make fun of my friends. If they made some mistake, I might point it out for the next 2 years. You know? There's a thing I always make fun of Proxy, alright? Me and Break watched Arcane, the show based on League of Legends. And we told everyone else, this show is really good, really impressive, you should watch it. We said it to Proxy, hey, you should watch this. And she said, I don't really care about League. And she said that multiple times. And finally she watched it. Now it's like her favorite show in the whole world. She's watched it probably 5 million times. And now she plays League of Legends every single day for like hours. She went from a few months ago saying, I don't really care about League, to now playing League of Legends and that being her favorite show ever. Yeah, I'll make fun of you for that. But that's not really like making someone look bad, you know? That's just taking a piss. That's just humor, having fun. You know, I'll make fun of Rella for being Brazilian. Lol. You silly Brazilian. But when it really comes to it, like for real, I do what I can. Because it like treating people how you want to be treated, I would hate it. I like things that I would hate having done to myself, I don't do to others, you know? And if I could sort of go out of my way to make sure maybe somebody, what's an example? Somebody does something stupid and you see it, but then you pretend not to see or notice, just to, and then they'll be like, oh, phew. And it's like, yeah, they feel good now, and I'm happy they, I don't know. Yes, the answer is yes. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and yeah, YouTube. This is what I want. But sadly, this is what I have. It's what I wish I had. It's what I do have. I'm trying right now to upload a video every day of August. And I'm gonna stick to it, right? I'm gonna be organized and consistent. It is a spontaneous thing I came up with, but I'm gonna try to attempt to be more organized and consistent. But right now, I'm mostly spontaneous and sadly. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take them to feel this. Yeah, sort of. Because it's happened before, you know? You've had people like you or think highly of you. Maybe been in a relationship and everything's perfect and ooh, we're gonna be together forever, and then one day they don't love you anymore. And I don't know, man, it happens. So if somebody was to think highly of me, I would probably think, yeah, you know, you just wait. Eventually, your feelings are it's gonna stop being so high. It's gonna be a bit lower and lower. I don't know what I'm saying. You'd love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. I would love that. Yeah, that'd be great. You believe that pondering abstract, well, of course, it really depends with the job, right? Because if it's some kind of, if you run into all kinds of issues and you have to try to solve it on your own, it might be bad that you don't have anyone to rely on to be like, hey, how do I do this? Or what am I supposed to, you know? But assuming that's not a thing, yes. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. No, I believe people should do whatever they want to, you know? If you have a good time pondering abstract philosophical questions, then it's not a waste of time for you. I don't do it much. And I think that's really what they mean, is do you do this? Or would you consider it a waste of time for you to do this? Yeah, slightly. You feel more drawn to places with busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet now. You know at first glance how someone is feeling. You can't. Because a lot of people have a facade. A lot of people who say fully agree, they think they know. They think they know how people are feeling. But how the fuck would you know just by looking at someone that you're just 100% sure how they feel? You can't be. My mouse is frozen. Oh, there it is. I consider myself pretty good at reading people. Once again, goes back to the whole thing of empathy and sympathy. And then also because I'm a very quiet person in real life. So like in school and stuff. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. What are these weird? So we're not supposed to be doing this for this long anyway. Small emotions. Yeah. Because I was a quiet and held back person, I spent a lot of time observing rather than being part of conversations and activities. I'd sort of watch from the outside in a way, because I would be anxious or not care to join, or I don't know. So no. You often feel overwhelmed. Rarely. But nothing really going on in my life. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. Some things, and some things I don't. Some things I fully agree, some things I fully disagree. I think I might disagree on more things than I would agree, so we'll put it there. You're very intrigued by things labeled as controversial. A lot of controversial things are intriguing. Yeah. You pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it more. I'm trying to come up with examples of what that would be. I don't think I come across that much ever in my life. But if I did, and you know, like, it's I mean, if there were 3 pieces of bread and you're 2 people and one person is just absolutely you're hungry, but one person is starving, or the other person is starving, you know? Yeah, you'd let that person have 2 pieces and you only have 1. I don't know if that counts as passing along a good opportunity. You struggle with deadlines. No. That sometimes I have to put deadlines for me to actually do things. You know? Like when the few times that I've said I'm gonna upload a video every day of this month, then I do it because I set a deadline every day for me to do this before I go to bed. And I do it. But when I don't have any deadlines, that's when it's a problem. That's when it's like, I can always do it tomorrow. I can always do it the day after. I might even... I'd see... What I struggle with is being decisive and fully agree to something. Like, that's my struggle. Because then, but what if... I mean, there could be some deadlines. You feel confident that things will work out for you. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's just my life. A lot of things are not working out for me. But it's like, yeah, I'm sure it will, you know? Whatever, it'll probably work out. Well, if it matters, I am male. Wow, this took us like 600 years, you know? I'm the adventurer. That sort of rings a bell. I think I might have gotten that before. Or last time. But look, you're introverted. I know. Because I told you that I'm introverted. This trait determines how we interact with... Yeah. observant, intuitive. I would say what the only reason it's not, because in real life, like if I was to go to school or go to work or whatever, this would be like 90%, 95%. But since a lot of my time is spent online, that's where I hang out with people the most. Most of my social interactions are online. I can be more of this instead of this, you know? I think that's why it's only 59% and not 90. Thinking and feeling. This trait determines how we make decisions and cope with emotions. But I think for me, they're related, you know? My emotions make me think. I don't know if you can, I don't know. This trait reflects our prospecting and judging. Yeah. We're missing 1%. This trait underpins all others, showing how confident we are in our abilities and decisions. Assertive, turbulent. What? A lion or a house cat? Oh, can I go back to... Yeah, can I read it? I change during the course of a day. I wake up and I'm one person, and when I go to sleep, I know for certain I'm somebody else. Well, that's not really true on me. Confident individualism. Yeah, makes sense. Adventurers are true artists, although not necessarily in a conventional sense. For this personality type, life itself is a canvas for self-expression. From what they wear to how they spend their free time, adventurers act in ways that vividly reflect who they are as unique individuals. Yeah, but that's pretty much true on anyone. And every adventurer is certainly unique. Yeah, aren't we all? No, and yes. Driven by curiosity and eager to try new things. I don't know about that. People with this personality often have a fascinating array of passions and interests. With their exploratory spirits and their ability to find joy in everyday life. I do. Try, anyway. Adventurers can be among the most interesting people you'll ever meet. There you go. I'm interesting. Love me, please. Somebody. The only irony, unassuming and humble. Adventurers tend to see themselves as... My mouse is frozen again. Why does that happen? That's weird, because I'm recording, I guess. But why would it... I don't know. Is my recording messing up? I've been... 45 minutes? Well, more. Yeah. Adventurers is not just doing their own thing, so they may not even realize how remarkable they really are. I am just doing... Yeah, well, the beauty of an open mind. Adventurers embrace a flexible, adaptable approach to life, Some personality types thrive on strict schedules and routines, but not adventurers. Adventurers take each day as it comes, doing what feels right to them in the moment. Indeed. And they make sure to leave plenty of room in their lives for the unexpected, with the result that many of their most cherished memories are spontaneous, spur of the moment. Kind of, maybe, sometimes, yeah. This flexible mindset makes adventurers remarkably tolerant and open-minded. Blah blah, you know, sorry, not blah blah. I will read all this. There's a whole lot of stuff. I'm charming. Or I could make it, no. I mean, I will let you, if you want. This is my personality type. You can go read about it. And you can find out who I am. And if you want to, you can share your personality type in the comments. Especially if you're like me, if you agree with like everything I said. Hey, cool, man. Let's I don't know. Adventurers easily relate to others' emotions, helping them to establish harmony and goodwill. Minimize conflict. This is at least something I thrive to do. Strive? Thrive? Thrive. I thrive in it. Yes, I try. Relaxed and warm, and their live and let live attitude naturally makes them likable and popular. I mean, I guess, because I keep questioning when when I met someone new and they're like my good friends now. I always think, why? There's so many people to choose from online, and I'm such like held back and quiet, chill type. There's probably way more interesting people you could be friends with. Why would I be one of your good friends? I'm very grateful that I am, but it doesn't make sense to me that there are multiple people who seem to care to spend a lot of time with me, or care about my opinions, or just want to spend a bunch of time with me. It's like, why? There's better people out there. Why? But maybe it's this, you know. Being so aware of others' emotions, it's just listen to me. That's like one of the few things I've said, that I'm aware of others' emotions. That's like all it's saying. Adventure. Well, it's hard to explain this quality on a resume. This vivid imagination and exploratory spirit help adventurers in unexpected ways. Beneath adventurous quiet shyness, yeah, beats an intensely feeling heart. Yeah, it's very true. When people with this personality type are caught up in something exciting and interesting, they can leave everything else in the dust. Also true. Ideas are well and good, but adventurers need to see and explore for themselves whether their ideas ring true. Work revolving around the science may seem a poor match for their trades, but a boldly artistic and humanistic vision is often exactly what research needs to move forward. Adventurers are able to show their creativity in tangible ways and with stunning beauty. Whether writing a song, painting an emotion. I wish I could paint. I wish I made more music. Presenting a statistic in a graph. What a weird fucking example. Let's see weaknesses, eh? And then, I mean, I want to go through all these things. Well, we'll keep going. I don't care. This is going to be like 3 hours long, whatever. My eyes are hurting though, so I want to do it quickly, but then it's sort of interesting. Freedom of expression is often adventurers' top priority. Yeah. Well, I don't know, but it's good. Anything that interferes with that, like traditions and hard rules, creates a sense of oppression for adventure personalities. Yeah. This can make more rigidly structured adventures dislike long-term commitments and plans. That depends. That's what I want out of like a relationship, you know? Or my friends. I don't want to make friends for like a month and then move on to new friends. I want to keep my friends and the relationships that I make with people. The tendency to avoid planning can cause strain in adventurous romantic relationships. Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't fit on me very well. Yeah, right. You know, we're looking at all the strengths, and I'm like, yeah, that's true, that's true. And then we look at the weaknesses. Oh, that's not true. That's not true at all. But this one is kind of the opposite on me. Easily stressed. That's also not true. When situations get out of control, people with this personality type can shut down and loosen their characteristic charm and creativity in favor of gnashing teeth. I'm so chill and mellow all the time. I like don't stress out. I don't know. Overly competitive. Adventurers can escalate small things into intense competitions, turning down long-term success in their search for glory in the moment. Kind of. With things that I want to be good at and things I consider myself to be good at, I hate losing. You know? There's a lot of things that I'm realistic with that I know I'm not good at or I'm not the best at, so I'm not competitive with it. There's no reason, because I'm not gonna be the best. But this is definitely a thing that I wouldn't really say to other people, but it's true. To some extent, anyway, with some things. It's demanded that skills be quantified, but that's hard to do with adventure strength and sensitivity. I don't know about that. I don't know. Mostly disagree. Adventures across mysterious and oh yeah, well, do we have like a plip plop plip? Love from the soul. A tender heart. I love love, alright? And that's like my main goal in life. If you find that one person to fall in love with, who falls in love with you, and you guys are just in love, nothing else really matters. Like the rest of your life can be poopy snoopy, but as long as you have that one person that loves you, that's like It's all right then. That's what I feel like anyway. Of course, my life ain't like that. It's sort of the opposite. Things are going okay, but no love life. And I'm not really actively looking for it because I'm a shy, anxious person. Just sits inside all day playing video games. I mean, I don't know. I will read these things, and again, if you want to properly read all this, you can go look up my personality type. I'll even copy this, you know. Love and attention is valued, very much so. Kind of, yeah. I don't necessarily have to hear it. I just have to see it or feel it, you know? Yeah, okay, well. It's in the actions, not though that's what I just said. Yes. It's gotta be shared and it's gotta be mutual, okay? I'm not gonna, like, how do you explain that? Some people fall in love with people who don't really know them that well, or they're not in love with them. I wouldn't do that. I don't just fall in love with anyone. The love has to be mutual. That's how I fall in love, is if it's mutual, you know? Love from the soul. Well, if you guys really want, I've spent a lot of time on it already. But I can go through all of this like 100% if you want me to. I think I'll just leave it here. This is starting to hurt my eyes. And now you know who I am anyway. You can read about it. A lot of what I've read is true, but also this is a personality test. You give the answers and then they just tell you what you told them. You know? Wealth, power, structure, advancement, and security are lesser goals for creative freedom. Yeah. That would be great in a career. Yeah. Few personality types are as colorful and charming as Avengers. Known for their kindness and artistic skills. Yeah, I'm tooting my own horn. I'm so great. How great I am. I'm not creepy at all. I am known for my kindness and artistic skills. No one is as colorful and charming as me. Look, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video. This is far too long. This is stupid. That's just what I do, I guess. If you really want, I can... I mean, I went through it already, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Good night. Goodbye, folks. I love you. I don't know.